What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. It's your boy Crazy Sayman coming at you again with another WoW 6.2.3 gold making guide. Alright, today we're here in Thousand Needles of Kalimdor, going into Razorfen Downs. Now, a few things before we get this kicked off. One, what you're going for here is looted item value. It's for transmog gear of what you're going to sell on the auction house. I average for my server about 750 gold a run in this. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Again, remember kiddos, check your auction house values before you come and do this. The second thing I want to go over is, this is part one of the two-part videos. This one is going to be the instructional, so to speak, of how I do the run, how to go about it. And then the second part will be my 10 runs set to music. Some of you like it, some of you don't. So I've decided to cut down on video time by doing two separate videos. You can watch the other one if you want. That being said, let's get this kicked off. We'll go ahead and start Loot Appraiser, and we'll go ahead and head on in. Now for this, we're going to not only be killing mobs, but we're going to be getting treasure chests. So I highly suggest that you come in either with a rogue or with somebody with blacksmithing, so that you can open the locked chests. They don't always appear as locked chests, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So we're going to go through here. We're going to follow this left-hand path here. If you follow the right path, there's a cloud of toxic gas that will kill you if you haven't yet killed a boss named Mushlump. So we're just going to blow through here. We're going to kill all these guys off. Check around this corner for treasure chests. Sometimes one spawns, sometimes it doesn't. And we're just going to run through this. We're going to make this very, very simple. We see our first treasure chest up there. You can see it's called a large solid chest. Those ones are not locked. The locked ones are called banded chests. Maybe we'll see on this run. Maybe we won't. Now, for this chest above him, there is a spider here. We need to kill him before we can open the chest, because otherwise he's just going to drop down. See? And we're just going to DACA him down. Come on. What are you doing with your life? Come on. Now I'm doing this on a level 74 rogue. I started doing this when my rogue was 65 or so. And really, this is very, very easy. It's very fast to just blow through. We're going to follow this around here. We have a boss that we have to kill, the spider that you see up here. To get him to come down, if you haven't done this before, you got to come over here and bang the gong. As far as I know, there are no treasure chests that spawn in this room, so I'm not really even going to look for them. I've done this probably a couple of hundred times, at least, and I've never seen one in this room. So I'm just going to keep powering on through this. A run for this will take about 7 minutes if you take your time and kill everything like I do. It is totally possible to stealth through this and just kill the bosses. But I find that if you do that, the runs go by too quickly, and then you're stuck hanging out waiting for your hour respawn timer to come up. Now, when you get really good at this, I've got this down to where I'm right at 6 minutes on a fast run when I'm not explaining stuff. So I can get my full 10 runs in an hour. And then if it looks like it's running a little long, one run, or I'll skip the mobs. So far, we're sitting at 159 looted item value. Now, bearing in mind some of the stuff that we've looted so far, we're not going to be selling off. There's a nice 75 gold piece. Comparatively speaking, at any rate. Some of the better pieces in here sell for several thousand. Most of them average about 500. So this is the location of our second chest room. It can spawn one chest in here, two chests in here, or no chests in here. Really, it's all RNG. We're just going to keep moving on through. I'm sitting here killing all these yellows as we go through. One, because it doesn't slow down my run at all, and two, because I'm looking to get the guild achievement for killing 50,000 critters in my bait guild. So I'm doing it really just me and one other person. So I'm just taking the opportunity as I'm running through here, just DACing these things down, and just go ahead and kill those guys while I'm at it. So to get to the next area, we have to kill this guy. There's a wall of fire that he dispels, I believe is what it is. Just going to keep on going. The spider, once it's dead, gets rid of like a web. That guy gets rid of a wall of fire that blocks this tunnel off. As you run through here, you can kind of just pull everything to a room and then dackate it down all at once. But these guys, they take a long time to catch up. They're very slow moving, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to get through. So I just kill them as I walk through and loot them as I kill them. These guys are really the guys that you can kind of skip these guys if you have stealth. But I've got some pretty interesting drops off of them before, and I like to go for it. Why not? Now, the important thing to remember about this is that the real value out of this comes from those transmog pieces. I have herbalism, so I can stop and gather all these herbs if I want to, but for this video I'm not going to. Because not everybody has herbalism, and that'll give us a bad representation of what our set of runs looks like. You also notice I don't have any of my poisons attached for the same reason. This goes by a little bit faster if you have poisons on, but at level 70, really the difference is minimal. So I don't worry about it too much. This is fairly straightforward. As we go up this this pathway, we're going to check inside of all of these huts for treasure chests. Now, I haven't seen one spawn in this hut yet, but I still check anyway, just to be safe. I don't see one, so we're just going to keep moving along, keep on trucking. Just going to blast these guys down here. Keep moving on up. Now, as we get closer to the top here, at the very top of this, the last two bosses of the dungeon, we don't kill them. They don't drop anything that sells of any real value. Checking this hut, there's nothing here. And to be honest, they're really not worth the time and the effort. You kill the first guy, and there's a 10-second timer, 10 seconds or so, for him to walk over and die, and then activate the crystal. And the guy takes another 10 seconds or so to come out of it, and it's very time consuming. Wow, no chest in a single hut yet. That's kind of unique. I haven't seen that happen. Not in a long time. So just going to keep on going. Murdering everything as we come across it. Now, as I said before, this is part one of a two-part video. The other part's going to be in the description below. A few things that I want to note as we finish this run up, so that we're not sitting at the entrance waiting for me to finish my big speech here, is we broke 100 subscribers, and I'm very, very pleased about that. And I just want to take a moment to personally thank you, all of you who are subscribed to the channel, those of you who leave those wonderful messages, questions and comments, so on and so forth. I appreciate them, I really do. Oh, look, a chest. They mean the world to me, to hear from you guys that you're enjoying my videos, or to hear questions and comments and concerns and stuff. It makes this worthwhile. And with this group done, this is the last boss. It's not worth taking care of. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop all the way down from this edge, and we're just going to bolt out of here. But those, I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been sending me messages asking me for specific things. I have a monk video coming out. I'm just about done with. I just got to do a little bit more editing to it, and I'll be posting it up hopefully sometime next week. But a monk video on the spec and rotation that I use for farming at level 100. I'm going to do a similar thing with the rogue once I get to 100, and with my DK. But that's the run, guys. Now, we did kind of pour this run. Only got 382 item value, which is not conducive with what it normally goes to. Normally I make about 700, but it's an hour-long farm, so you really have to look at the average of everything that comes out of it. So with that, guys, thanks for checking it out. If you want to see the rest of the run and you want to see how I made out at the end, check out the other video in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me a comment or send me a message. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And feel free to share this with all your friends. You want to put it up on Reddit or whatever, you guys can always share it wherever you want. Also, if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, feel free to subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/crazysaneman. And then also Facebook and Twitter at their respective URLs.com/crazysaneman. And I will see you guys on the other side. Have a wonderful day.